What is going on, everyone? Bad Twin Turbo here, and accounted for another episode of Gun Potential, and today we are going to be talking about the M8A1. Now, believe it or not, this gun is actually one of my favorites. I used a permanent unlock for this gun very first time through, so I'm very familiar with it. So let's go ahead and get started with the quick stats on the M8A1. This gun's damage has a max damage of 35 and drops all the way down to 24 at its min. It has a magazine size of 32, and if you slap on extended clip, it bumps it all the way up to 42. And this gun's rate of fire is actually kind of different because it's a 4-round burst that shoots at 789 RPMs, and if you go fully automatic with select fire on it, it bumps it all the way up to 937 RPMs. So that's a huge jump if you use select fire for this gun. But believe it or not, I do not have any attachment setups with select fire because this series is all about the best gun potential that you can get with the gun. So select fire actually hinders the gun, and that's why I don't have any attachment setups with select fire. So if you're a select fire kind of person, then I'm sorry. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about a specific perk that helps actually benefit this gun too, and that is toughness. You actually just want to definitely stay on target, make sure all 4 of your shots hit the target when you're aiming down sights. So toughness helps reduce that flinch, and it's very good for this gun. Now on to the different attachment setups I have for you guys. This first setup I have for you guys is actually the way I love to run it, and it's my favorite, and that is using quick draw and reflex sight. It is essential that you get this gun up as fast as you can to get those first 2 shots in some of the enemies, so using quick draw is very nice. And then the red dot, I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights on this. I mean, iron sights aren't bad, but this is a precision weapon, so you want to make sure you are on target all the time, and it's really easy to get headshots with this red dot or reflex sight. So go ahead, check this class out. Now for the second attachment setup I have for you guys, it is going to be using reflex sight again, just to stay on target, and stock. Stock is just really good on this gun just because you can sidestep back and forth while aiming down sights, and then you just stay on target with that reflex sight. So any enemies that are trying to shoot at you, you'll be able to move back and forth much easier and then be able to take them out with ease with that reflex sight. Now on to my third and final attachment setup I have for the M8A1. That is going to be using primary gunfighter, obviously, but you're going to be wanting to use reflex sight, fast mags, and suppressor. Believe it or not, the suppressor doesn't, I mean, it does have effect on its damage drop-off, but it's not as much as you would think. It's still going to be a 2-round burst, maybe 3-round burst, depends on your distance, but it's going to be able to keep you off radar. If you're up in someone's face, it's just going to be 1 burst, so having the suppressor on is real nice, especially if you're a flanker and likes to get in the enemy spawn, which I do. So having the the suppressor on is real well, and then also with those fast mags, you can just reload much quicker while you're in the enemy spawn, so you don't have to worry about getting caught with your pants down as you're reloading. So, and then again, reflex sight. Obviously, you can go ahead with any sight, whichever you guys prefer, but the reflex sight is just really good on this gun. It just makes it a much better weapon while aiming down sights. So go ahead, check this setup out. It's really fun, something a little bit unique, and it's a class setup that, or attachment setup that you can just get right into the action and don't have to worry about sitting back and waiting for the enemies to come to you. Alright guys, those are my 3 attachment setups I have for the M8A1 that give this gun its best potential, I believe. So go ahead, check all 3 classes out. They're real fun. I know this gun you really don't see in game a lot, but that is just because it is a burst weapon, and I recommend to keep it as a burst weapon and not use select fire, just because the select fire changes its damage profile, and you're going to be taking a lot more bullets to kill an enemy. So leave it in burst mode. It's actually real fun, really accurate. So go ahead, like I said, check these classes out. They won't be a disappointment, so go ahead and just check them out. Do it right now. Hit that like button and then go do it. But yeah, I guess that will be my time. Like I said, my name is Bad Twin Turbo, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you liked what you saw, and if you did, go ahead and click that like button. It would really help me out. Also, make sure to check out one of my other videos on screen there, and also make sure to check me out on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Catch you guys later.